नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है सभी लोगों का हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पे। और आज हम करने वाले हैं मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री का पार्ट 3 वीडियो, जिसके अंदर क्वेश्चन नंबर 200 से लेकर के 300 तक हम करेंगे। तो जो लोग भी फर्स्ट टाइम ज्वाइन किए हैं, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और शेयर कर लीजिए अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ। तो रेलवेज के तमाम प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं RRB NTPC स्पेशल 2025 बैच, जिसके अंदर हम प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन करेंगे रेलवेज में तमाम एग्जामिनेशन की तैयारी के लिए और अन्य एग्जामिनेशन के लिए साथ हमारे साथ बने रहिए। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं हमारा पहला क्वेश्चन नंबर 201। नेम द डच हु हेल्प्ड राजा राम मोहन रॉय इन द प्रमोशन ऑफ मॉडर्न एजुकेशन इन इंडिया। वो डच का नाम क्या है जो राजा राम मोहन रॉय को मॉडर्न एजुकेशन इंडिया में प्रमोट करने के लिए उन्होंने हेल्प किया था? तो उनका नाम था डेविड हेयर। When was the Ved Samaj established in Madras? Ved Samaj was established in Madras in which year? 1864. During the British rule, who had improved the right of women's? Pandita Ramabai. When the Theosophical Society was founded? 1875. In Sir William Jones founded the Asiatic Social Society of Bengal. In which year? 1784. Dash had translated Vedas and Upanishads into Bangla language? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. In Dash, Raja Ram Mohan Roy founded the Brahmo Samaj in Kolkata. 1828. Who was the founder of Brahmo Samaj? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who had founded the Prathma Samaj in 1867? Atmaram Panduranga. Dayanand Saraswati was the founder of which following mission? Arya Samaj. In which year the act was passed to abolish Sati Pratha? 1829. Who of the following campaigned against many rituals of Hinduism such as idol worship, caste from birth, animal sacrifice, and prohibition of women from learning Vedas? Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Who had founded Ramakrishna Mission? Swami Vivekananda. Where is Belur Math located? West Bengal. In which year Swami Vivekananda founded Ramakrishna Mission? 1897. Who represented India in first World Parliament of Religion in 1893? Swami Vivekananda. Who initiated the Young Bengal movement? Henry Vivian Desrosiers. Who initiated Young Bengal movement? Henry Vivian Desrosiers. Who is considered as the father of modern Indian Renaissance? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who was the president of Lahore session of Congress? So next topic and the next chapter is chapter number 11, Indian, very important chapter, Indian National Congress. Who was the president of Lahore session of Congress? Jawaharlal Nehru. See, Lahore LA. ठीक है. Swaraj was the goal of India's political efforts. This goal was announced by Dadabhai Nehruji at the Calcutta Session 1906. All India Congress Committee passed the Quit India Resolution on 8th August 1942. Who among the following has initially drafted the Quit India Resolution of the Indian National Congress in 1942? Mahatma Gandhi. In which session of the Congress did Mahatma Gandhi convince other leaders to start a non-cooperation movement in support of Khilafat as well as Swaraj? Calcutta session. Subhash Chandra Bose was re-elected as the President of Indian National Congress at the Tripuri session in 1939 by defeating Gandhiji's candidate. And who was that? Pattavi Sitaramaiah. Who among the following used the safety valve theory and opened the Indian National Congress was the product of the brain of Lord Dufferin? Lala Lajpat Rai. When was the first session of Indian National Congress held? December 1885. Who was the first president of Indian National Congress? W.C. Banerjee, that is Vyumesh Chandra Banerjee. In 1885, who had founded Indian National Congress? W.C. Banerjee. But they are saying that was the president, right? But who founded? So A.O. Hume was the founder of Indian National Congress. A.O. means Allen Octavian Hume in 1885. Who was the Governor General during the formation of Indian National Congress in the year 1885? Lord Dufferin. Indian National Congress was formed in the year 1885. Where did the first meeting of the Indian National Congress held? So that was Bombay. Who was the Viceroy of India when Indian National Congress was founded? Lord Dufferin. In which annual session did the Indian National Congress declare its commitment to Purna Swaraj, complete independence? Lahore session, complete independence. Purna Swaraj, Lahore session. Karachi session of Indian National Congress was held in 1931. It was presided by Sardar Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Mahatma Gandhi chaired the session of Indian National Congress in Belgaum, Karnataka. Where did Mahatma Gandhi preside over the annual session of the Indian National Congress first and the last time? He participated only in the first and the last for only one time, that is Belgaum. Who was the founder president of the Indian National Congress? Founder president. So that is Vyumesh Chandra Chatterjee, W.C. Banerjee. That is W.C. Banerjee. In the year 1937, the Congress session was held for the first time in a village. And what was the name of that village? Faizpur. The demand for the Constituent Assembly was put forward by the Indian National Congress in 1936 at its session at Lucknow. Who among the following did not ever preside over the Indian National Congress as a president? Means who was never a president of Indian National Congress. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was never a president of Indian National Congress. Which of the following Indian National Congress sessions was the national anthem sung for the first time? 1911, Kolkata. The Congress annual session of December 1929 in Lahore was significant because of commitment to Purna Swaraj. Who was the president of Indian National Congress in 1907? 1907. Ras Bihari Bose. Ras Bihari Ghosh. Which date was observed as the first Independence Day during the national movement? 26th January 1930. Who among the following was elected as the President of Indian National Congress in the year 1938 and 1939? Subhash Chandra Bose. The first session of Indian National Congress was held in 1885. In which city of India was it held? Bombay. Who was the first Indian woman President of the Indian National Congress? Sarojini Naidu. In which year did Indian National Congress observe 26 January as Independence Day for the first time? 1930. Name the leader whose opposition led to the disappearance of all hopes of compromise between the Congress and the Muslim League in 1928. M.R. Jayakar. In which of the following years Purna Swaraj accepted as the Indian National Congress goal at the Indian National Congress Lahore session? In which year? 1929. Who among the following is not a nationalist extremist leader of Indian National Congress? Surendranath Banerjee. Next question. Who among the following was the President of Indian National Congress in 1931? In 1931, Vallabhbhai Patel. Who was the first Muslim lady to sing Vande Mataram at a Congress session? Rihanna Tayyab. In which years did the Indian National Congress split into two groups on the banks of river Tapti at the Surat session? 1907. Who was the first Muslim president of Indian National Congress? Badruddin Tayyab. Who was the first president of Indian National Congress? W.C. Banerjee. Women's Chandra Banerjee. Under whose presidency did the Indian National Congress declare Purna Swaraj at its ultimate goal in 19 December 1929 at Lahore? Jawaharlal Nehru. Which session of the Congress led to the divide between extremists and moderates in 1907? Surat. Who presided over the 1907 Indian National Congress Surat session? Ras Bihari Ghosh. Who was the only person who remained president of the Indian National Congress for 6 years continuously before independence of India? Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Who was the first Indian woman to preside over Indian National Congress? Sarojini Naidu. Who was the first Indian woman president of Indian National Congress? Sarojini Naidu. Who was the president of Indian National Congress in 15th August 1940? Important question. During 15th August 1947. J.V. Kriplani. In which year was the Indian National Anthem sung for the first time at the Indian National Congress session? 1911. Who was the first European president of the Indian National Congress? European president. Eohue, Alfred Webb, George Euler, or Annie Besant? So it was George Euler. First European president. I'm not talking about a British president. I'm talking about European president. That is George Euler. When was the Purna Swaraj, complete freedom from the British Raj, declared by Indian National Congress? 26 January 1930. Who was the first General Secretary of the Indian National Congress? Eohue. Congress Party observed 26 January 1930 as Independence Day. Name the first lady president of the Indian National Congress. We have already discussed. Annie Besant. In Lucknow session of Congress in 1916, both the moderates and extremist leaders were united. It was presided over by. So Lucknow session was presided by Ambika Charan Majumdar. The Lucknow Pact of 1916 provided a joint political platform for the moderates, radicals of the Indian National Congress and the Muslim League. Who was the first Muslim president of the Indian National Congress? We have already Badruddin Tayyib. After leaving Indian National Congress in 1939, what was formed by Subhash Chandra Bose? After leaving Indian National Congress in 1939, what was formed by Subhash Chandra Bose? Forward Bloc. Who was the president of Congress during the period of independence? We have already discussed. J.V. Kriplani. Who was the first women president of Indian National Congress before independence of India? Women president of Indian. Annie Besant. Between whom Lucknow Pact of 1916 was signed? Indian National Congress and Indian Muslim League. Who was the first women president of the Indian National Congress in independent India? Indira Gandhi. So after independence, Indira Gandhi became the first women president of Indian National Congress. Lala Lajpat Rai residence is in Punjab. He is also called as Kesari, that is Lion of Punjab. He was the extremist leader among Lal Bal Pal. So we have completed chapter 11. We'll move to the next chapter, chapter 12. Partition of Bengal. And Swadeshi movement. Swadeshi movement. Which now, when was the partition of Bengal happened? 1905 under Viceroy Lord Curzon. So who was the ruler? Lord Curzon. Which of the following movement was started by Lal Bal Pal? Swadeshi movement. Which movement in pre-independent India gave impetus to cotton production? Swadeshi movement. Which viceroy ordered the partition of Bengal in 1905? Lord Curzon. During the Swadeshi movement in Bengal, a tricolor flag was designed having colors red, green and yellow. Red, green and yellow. Who among the following advocated moderate, gradual and persuasive approach to colonial rule through the Swadeshi movement? Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Who among the following did not advocate militant opposition to colonial rule through the Swadeshi movement? Gopal Krishna Gokhale. The Swadeshi movement started in India during anti-Bengal partition agitation. The Swadeshi movement started in India during the anti-Bengal partition agitation. Who had ordered for the partition of Bengal in July 1905? Lord Curzon. Partition of Bengal was ordered by whom in 1905? Lord Curzon. The actual reason considered behind the partition of Bengal by Lord Curzon was Bengal has emerged as an education center. No. Divide and rule policy of the British. Divide and rule policy of the British. When did the Swadeshi movement started? 1905 when the partition of Bengal was done. What was considered a symbol of human society that would not glorify machines and technology during the Indian national movement? Charkha. First partition of Bengal took place in 1905 AD. During the Indian national movement, who among the following painted the famous picture of Bharat Mata. Abanindranath Tagore. Abhinandranath Tagore painted the famous picture of Bharat Mata. When did the Swadeshi movement in India officially proclaimed? 7th August 1905. Bal Gangadhar Tilak along with the Sir Ratan G. Tata opened the outlets of Swadeshi goods in 1905. What was the name of that outlets? What was the name of that outlets? Bombay Swadeshi Cooperative Stores Private Company Limited. Three popular freedom fighters, including Bipin Chandra Pal, known as Lal Bal Pal, who were the other two? Lala Lajpat Rai and no. Lala Lajpat Rai, but it was not Bhagat Singh. Lala Lajpat Rai was there, but Bal Gangadhar Tilak was also there. So Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Lala Lajpat Rai is the correct answer. Who among the following registered the demand of formation of Pakistan? Means who never wanted Pakistan. So next chapter is chapter 13, that is Muslim League. Muslim League. Who among the following registered the demand of formation of Pakistan? Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. He never wanted the demand of Pakistan. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Name the Punjabi Muslim who was a student at Cambridge and who coined the term Pakistan in 1933. Basically, he was a Punjabi Muslim, right? And he was also a student at Cambridge who coined the term Pakistan in 1933. Chaudhry Rahmat Ali. Chaudhry Rahmat Ali. The Muslim League was founded in. So last question of the day is Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh, Dhaka. So we have done with part 3 video, completed the part 3 video of Indian modern history. Part 3 is completed now. So we'll join in the next video with part 4. We'll continue with 301 to 400. So this is Professor Rrb Ntpc, sir. So those who are first to the channel, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.